Hey everyone! So we're making a show about giants, the pre-flood world, and why it matters right now. Glen's on location at Jorah's farm where we're filming, and I've got questions. Let's get into it.
Hey Quinn, great to see you, even if it's just on a drone. But what's going on?
So Glen, you're sitting at Jorah's farm right now, the actual location where we're filming Nephilim Bounty. Walk me through this. What were you thinking when you decided to make a show about Nephilim and the pre-flood world?
You know what, honestly, when we first started this project, it was sort of an idea just to make a cool action flick. I knew that there was Nephilim, according to Genesis 6. I knew that these giants existed, and I thought it would be a really cool action flick to turn that into a little bit of a series for us. It really was nothing more than that got us started.
But that's not where this ended up, is it?
Yeah, not even close. I mean, the more that I dug into this, the deeper that I got. I started reading the Book of Enoch and doing research on this topic. And the incredible thing was that the more I learned, the more I realized that this was a more important story that had to be told, and that so many Christians really had no idea about. I know I didn't have a clue. Like, I'd always heard of, David and Goliath, and that was really all I knew about the giants. But I didn't realize all the things that theologians talk about when they're talking about the Nephilim in that time period before the flood.
So you went full nerd on this.
Yeah, full nerd, full geek out. That is definitely the way to do it. And because, like I said, it used to be this fun action series we were talking about, but everything's changed because of the interest that I've found, right from the notes in scripture down to our technology. Rather than just being a straight AI movie, we're going to be combining real footage, CGI, traditional VFX, AI still, but live action footage. There's going to be so much more going into it.
Okay, wait, you've got my attention. How does a story about pre-flood giants connect to today?
I mean, so much, Gwen. Right now, there's... Hey guys, you want to just move that kind of over to the left a little bit? Yeah, your block. Okay, perfect, thanks. Sorry about that, Quinn. Let me re-answer that. We're still sort of setting up our sets around here, so it's a little bit busy. But I mean, so much right now. There's so many things that we are experiencing today that are parallel. Genetic engineering, transhumanism, all of these things, there's at least theories that exist, the same things were going on during that time pre-flood. We talk about genetic engineering and how animal hybrid, human hybrid, that was actually happening, at least according to certain theories, during that time. And we want to be able to cover all of that.
So Nephilim Bounty is...
It's really about entertainment that makes you think. And we want to create a story that honors scripture while still asking the really hard questions that nobody seems to be asking about where we're heading, what we're doing, and how this applies to the bigger picture in our time today when we're going through so many parallels.
And you're saying nobody's doing this?
No, not like this, not like we're doing it. I mean, there's a number of different Christian films out there, and they're great, but we found them a little bit sterile. We kind of call them the Harlequin romance of the entertainment world. Everybody's so prim and proper and buttoned up. And then on the other end of the scale, there's this secular fantasy entertainment that doesn't discuss history, real history, or theories about history, that doesn't really talk about reality at all, or the real world state that we're in, and certainly not how it applies to spirituality. We aim to kind of bridge that gap by making something that's entertaining, it's exciting, that guys like me would like. I was always, I grew up with horror movies and action films and superhero films. I like that kind of movie, but something that bridges the gap between that and Christian and really meaningful entertainment.
All right, people, Nephilim Bounty is coming soon. If you want giants, faith, research-backed storytelling, and a message that actually matters for today, this is it.
Hey Quinn, so I really have to run. The actors are showing up right now. Here comes Jorah and Ezra, and I will love to talk to you soon. And this series is going to be super exciting. Looking forward to it all.